Welcome back, my captivated audience. Today we're playing The Stanley Parable Says, because we're going to do everything the narrator says to do, and see what happens when we do. So, let's enjoy the ride.
Let's enjoy this ride. The end is never. The end is loading. That's what I just noticed. The end is
never. The end is never. The end is loading.
The end is you know they purposely do that because look, it's like the spacing is perfect and everything.
Oh yeah.
I just really
on purpose.
Like it's purposely like that. We don't
this y'all seen that? If you haven't seen it,
first video.
Then what up, man? Watch the other videos.
This
is the third one in the series, and you're not even gonna watch it, right?
Okay, you gotta listen to it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Stanley
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, dude, what is that? No, go back. What is that? No, not that computer. Around, right.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Can you move it? Can you move the chair if you click on it? Oh, you turned off the computer. You know, you probably had a lot of work on there, and you just like.
I need to sharpen a pencil.
You did a pencil first. I'm so sad. You probably
anyway.
ruined all that dude's work. Oh well. To the meeting room we go.
Yep, off we go. In search of old horizons?
Old horizon. Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I know, we want to go to the right door.
Okay, so last time we went through the door on the right.
That was
awesome.
Yeah, that was
and we like exposed like the glitches in the system and everything. And in further videos, I'm probably going to go back down the right hallway.
But then go the way.
And then deviate a little from the path I previously did, because apparently this game has got like 20-something endings. But for now, we're going to go through the left and see what happens if I do the opposite of everything I did in the last video.
Basically, follow it. Uh-oh.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Wait.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Apparently read faster.
Let it ball up inside you, resent coworkers for not supporting you more, and take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go up.
Wait, what do you say to go
broom
to?
Closet. Hey, look, it's the broom
Stanley
closet.
stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Dude, I want to go down that broom closet.
Yeah, you know we have
another video.
Coming to a staircase,
oh my goodness.
Stanley
Going
walked
downstairs
upstairs to
videos.
his boss's office.
Oh,
not that far.
Upstairs. Whoa.
He got the fancy walls.
Dude, these are fancy. What? It's a fancy place.
Man, there's so many places I want to go.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Hey, no, you gotta do it. You know you have to do it, though.
What if I don't know it? But Stanley doesn't know it.
Then what do we do? Just stand here and wait?
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
I think I'm supposed to do this.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
This reminds me of like the Portal 2 when you're underground and everything.
Yeah, back in old Aperture.
Yes, it does. Or like Mirror's Edge too, because I just beat that game. Down we go. Hopefully no piggies attack. Yay! Oh, now it's just loading. Hardcore.
The good thing about playing walkthroughs of this game is it's very short. There's actually an achievement for beating it in 4 minutes and 22 seconds.
That's the
excluding load times.
4:22.
Mm-hmm.
I think they missed opportunity there.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Just gotta go with him.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
But there's escape.
Not today.
Not today. Next time.
Push it. Push the button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
I really hope the TV's
did he have the strength to find out?
Oh, duh.
I think I have the strength to find out.
Stanley's strong. He's strong.
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Wait, where's
their
he?
true nature revealed.
Fired.
Each
Wait,
bore the
someone
number
was
of an
fired.
employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
This game's getting real on us.
It is. I'm very interested to see where this goes.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
There you are.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Pirate.
Apparently we have a pirate. And someone's fired. That guy got fired. 601 is fired. I'm sorry, 601. I'm sure you did your job.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
How did you do that? Figure it out.
I apologize to our viewers for us not talking that much. I hope that it's negligible, because this game has a tendency to get really deep, really fast. And
you gotta go destroy it.
Destroy that thing. I'm guessing it's, it's okay.
Oh, off. Yeah.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Right. You broke it. Oh.
I did. That sounds like the beginning of the Mirror's Edge thing.
That's what I thought too.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. and that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Oh.
Well then.
That was the good ending.
Once again. This game gets real on us.
It's funny that this is the first time you beat the game.
This is the first time I beat the game because I listened to him the entire time. So
that's curious.
And now the game restarts just like it did last time. So thank you for tuning in to this episode where we just obeyed him and beat the game. Tune in next time. We're gonna start deviating from the two main endings in little ways just to see what happens. So stay tuned. As always, like, favorite, subscribe, follow us on Twitter at LolTalk channel, and thank you very much. And we're still here. Now we're not. Bye.
See ya.